Well guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. You've probably guessed where I'm at. I'm back over on Vancouver Island and I'm going to spend a few days over with Adam Gibbs. Now Adam's actually running the workshop over the next 3 or 4 days. He got in touch and invited us over, and I thought, how can I resist to get to come back to this amazing forest? Because the forest I'm in today is Carmanah Provincial Park. Those of you who've seen my videos in the past, I've been here a few times before and it's really amazing. The old growth trees in here, look at the size of those behind us, they're spectacular. So it's going to be great to come back in here, explore and see if I can come across different images that I came away with last time. Now I came and we travelled in yesterday. It was a full day travel really by the time we picked the guests up, and then we had to travel to Carmanah Provincial Park itself. Now the logging road, it was super dusty. We had really dry weather's continued and we had blue sky. Now we've got that today, but over the next couple of days there is a chance that we're gonna get some cloud. But it was nice just to meet up with everyone last night. We all set up camp, we chopped some wood, we got the fire going and we had some delicious food. The food was amazing, it really was. So what I'm actually going to do, we're going to reference some areas for later on. Adam's back there with the guys. It's nice to see them all smiling, seeing these old growth trees for the first time, and just nice to share that experience with them. Now I've been in here a couple of times, but it grabs us every time that I've been in here, and I can't wait to see if I can come across or better the images that I've already taken. You'll be able to see that we've got a great trail network run through this forest. It's dry, so it makes it for easy going underfoot, but you do still have to be aware that there is upturned roots and logs, and sometimes you can't see them because of the foliage on the floor, so just be aware of that when you're in forest or anywhere like that. And also because you've got those big backpacks on full of camera gear, when you're stepping up it can get tiring because your backpack's pulling you down as you're trying to step up, so always take it easy. So we're going to reference areas for later on, because that light is a bit harsh at the moment, but it doesn't stop you from setting up compositions, framing compositions for later in the day. Now we are going to get cloud cover, fingers crossed, over the next couple of days, so that'll be great because the light will be nice and diffused, but just nice to be back in Carmanah Provincial Park. So welcome back. We had an explore around the forest this morning. As you could see in the video, it was pretty harsh light, it was very bright. There was lots of highlights because of that blue sky and the bright sunshine. So we headed back, we had some lovely lunch, we had a coffee, we relaxed while it was really hot. It was hot up there, and we've decided to come back down in the forest this evening when the light's a little bit more subdued. Now the sunshine's still pretty bright and we've still got blue sky, but we have got cloud coming in, so hopefully tomorrow we're going to get a bit more cloud and it's going to make for better conditions in the forest. So we're just exploring a bit further into the forest where we didn't go this morning, and just looking for scenes and interesting vignettes, and that's what I've came across here. Now as we were coming up by a trail called the Three Sisters, we've came to this area here. Now the sun's starting to get lower in the sky, so it's a lot more easier to work with. It's not as bright. Now we have got that breeze from time to time, but it does settle down. But I looked further up into the trees and got this lovely branch leading into the centre of these two trees, and it's really being backlit with that light that we are getting coming in, and it's hitting those mosses, and it always makes for nice little vignettes. Now I've put it on the square crop and I'm using the 1:400. Focusing and zoning in on the smaller vignettes is working a lot better. I don't know how many more shots we're going to make this evening. It is pretty bright, to be honest, but this is a great little find on this part of the trail that we're exploring this evening. ISO 320 to speed up that shutter speed, round about 1/15 of a second, and that seems to be getting the shot. So I'm going to get back, get this shot, and I hope you like it. Well, good morning, and what a fine morning it is. We've got some cloud cover that I was hoping for. You remember yesterday it was really harsh light, it was really contrasty, so it made it quite difficult in the forest to capture images. As we were having dinner last night, we noticed that we were getting a bit of sea fog coming in, and it did start to cloud over. Now that fog that we had, the atmosphere that we had, was there this morning, but it was mainly just in the treetops. And what you find, you actually lose a lot of that atmosphere. Now we've got that cloud cover, but as you can see from the right hand side, the sun is trying to make its way in. So that's key to getting in the forest early, just as that light's beginning to break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to venture along this trail that you can see behind us, see what images we can come up with, see how the light plays out, and just enjoy the rest of the day in this amazing forest. So I've came across this tree here, and I was really intrigued by the bark on the surface of this tree. Part of the bark's still there, part of the bark's missing. Now where the bark's missing, we've got this lovely brown copper coloured texture on the surface of this tree. And to the left hand side of that, we've got these mosses, and they almost reach over, and then you've got all that lovely colour and interest in the centre. So that's what I'm going for with this shot. So it'll be a nice abstract style image. You know how much I like my abstract shots, and it's just a lovely textured piece of the tree. And then I'm going to start moving on to the bigger trees, the bigger subjects, and see what we can make. Now that sun has came out for the time being, but we've still got plenty of cloud cover there. Time to venture on and see what else we can capture. So I hope you like this image, and I'll put it on the screen above. So we're battling on. It's a bit unfortunate that cloud cover that we had this morning, it didn't pan out for as long as we hoped, but I'm going to continue through this forest. Now we've tried back there, but as that sun's got brighter, it's just making for difficult conditions to get some images of these trees. So what I've decided to do, instead of going back, I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to stay out for the day, because you never know, that light might change at any time. I might get some cloud cover just to diffuse some of that bright light. Now I've came back to a location where I visited with Adam. We found this area of trees last time we were in Carmanah Provincial Park. Now the last time I took the shot, I was that busy doing video, I missed the light in this location, and you really need some light in the centre of the image. I've came here now I'm shielding and hiding the sun behind a tree, so we have got some light coming in. It is bright, it is harsh, so it's very contrasty, but I'm still going to try for an image. You'll be able to see the light on the right hand side of the tree there. Now I'm not including the full tree, I'm just using part of it, pretty much like I did last time, and I'm using this tree to the left hand side, and all the attention's going to be going to the centre. We've got those lovely mosses and that branch leading into the centre, but I've also managed to separate the trees as best I can at the same time. Now the trees are going to be quite dark, but it's going to be the light that attracts, and using the A7R4, even though I'm 2 stops under, I'm going to be able to recover a lot of that detail in the shadows, so I'm not too worried about that. If we had some cloud and it was just diffused a little bit more, it'd be perfect, it really would. 24mm f16, and that's getting everything sharp that I want sharp. No polarizer, because I don't want to saturate those colours too much, and it is going to slow down that shutter speed, and there's quite a lot of movement in there today. And we'll try for another image. If not, we'll just keep moving on, and then we'll come back. The light's going to be a lot lower in the skies, and there might be a chance that we might get some more of that cloud that we never got. So I'll get back, get this shot, and I hope you like it. So I'm following on from where I was earlier, and I've came to this nice little grove of trees just off the side of the trail. Now it's getting later in the day, because that sun's getting lower in the sky, it is actually getting easier to work with, and I can hide the sun behind these trees, and that's what I've been trying to do. So what I've done is I've actually got the 24mm on, and I've been moving about. Now there's about 4 or 5 trees here, but what I've done is I've selected the 3 that I want in the image. I often find that odds work better than evens, whether it be landscape photography and photographing trees, or whether it be street photography as well. I often find that odds work better, so that's why I've only selected 3 trees. Now I've made sure to position the trees so that they've got nice separation. A lot of it's about this light that's coming in from behind. We're getting some nice backlight in, and we've got some mosses and mossy branches off to the sides, and they're also catching that light coming in from behind. Now the trees are going to be slightly silhouetted, but it's all about the light. Now we've got breeze coming up off the river, like I said previously, so what I want to do is make sure that I stop everything, I make sure that everything's nice and sharp. I'm taking it at f16, and that's it. I'm just going to take it in one shot, and I'm bumping my ISO up to 320. Now 320 is nothing, so don't ever be afraid to bump your ISO up. Stay a little bit longer and try different shots, because that sun is getting low, so I just want to keep taking images till I get the one that I'm pleased with. And I'm going to carry on meandering up this trail, enjoying the forest, and make my way back up to the campsite. And we're going to head out first thing in the morning and continue with this journey through Carmanah Provincial Park. What a challenging couple of days it's been, it really has, but exploring this amazing forest, it's been brilliant, it really has. And that just goes to show, even if you're not getting the images, you're not getting the conditions that you want, just experience and enjoy the location that you're at. And it's hard not to enjoy. being amongst all the old growth trees here. Now you'll be able to see we've got some bright light still. We're still getting that harsh light. It's a lot later in the day now, so it just shows you how long I've been out. I've still been out and I've still enjoyed it. You know, we got out yesterday, same again, bright skies, but we still tried for images. You know, I might get back and them images will have worked out. The last location I was at, it was quite harsh, but my highlights weren't blown out. I was 2 stops under. My darks were slightly dark, but I'm confident that I'll be able to recover all the detail that I'm after. I'm a bit further into the forest. It's as far as I'm going to go now. I'm at a location where I got a panoramic shot a while back when I was with Adam, and it turned out really nice. It was a wet, gloomy day, but the location where it is, you get some ambient light coming in because there's an opening in the canopy. Now today we've got all this harsh light in the background and it just makes the scene really busy, but I've still enjoyed it, and that's the main thing. What an adventure. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wrap up the video for now, but I'm going to continue my journey through this forest back towards where we're camping tonight. I've got all day tomorrow to, you know, come back down here or go to a different location. I'm not sure what the plans are yet. I'll just have to see when we're having dinner tonight. But it's been brilliant, it really has. So if you can take anything away from today's video, even if you haven't got the conditions, keep trying, keep taking shots, the shots you can go back to when you get the conditions you want. That's what keeps us going, and that's why I do photography. If we've got the conditions that we wanted all the time, there'd be no challenge, it'd be too easy. So you've just got to keep returning. So if you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Great to hear your thoughts on Carmanah Provincial Park. Would you like to come? Would you like to explore these amazing old growth trees? And I'm sure you would. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye bye.